that's kind of how my funnel works. And what I love about deadline funnel is I honestly really struggled with the traditional course launch model of like, here's my course, and then taking it, closing it, and I really wanted to have something that was genuine and authentic, but help them see that value. And that's kind of what led me to Deadline Funnel. I think that was the first thing that grabbed my attention. I launched my course originally and it was a complete flop. I think I sold like two or three, and I put so much time and energy into it. It just made me so frustrated. And I came across a podcast, the online course guy, Piano in 21 Days is his course. And I heard him mention Deadline Funnel, and I'm like, oh, I'm over there. And he mentioned it. I hopped in later in his episodes and he mentioned it earlier. And I went to the episode where you interviewed with him. And I was like, oh, I've got to have this Deadline Funnel so I can create a genuine, real deadline to get more people to purchase the course. And it made a big difference because now I can have it evergreen going all the time, but I only give them a week. Hey, this is your one chance to get in. And it really creates a lot of value. And then when I update it, I'll send, I'll give people another opportunity, because I really believe in the results.
Hmm.
And yeah, so that's kind of the nuts and bolts of how my funnel works. Is my hook is to get them on that wait list for the course, and I try to warm them up a little bit before they get there so they recognize me as an authority. And then I use Deadline Funnel to create a real hard deadline to get them to purchase. And it's funny, even though you'd think a fishing course offering a free money back guarantee would be taboo, right? But it's funny how like that deadline and that guarantee, like all those things play into like getting more purple people to purchase the course. So that's kind of my story, how I ended up finding it. And it was like the first thing I integrated in my course was Deadline Funnel. So and I know it's a big part of why I'm able to convert people into purchasing. It's been really neat. So that was actually the selling point for me for Deadline Funnel. Like win is a really big deal. I read several books about that with marketing, and I love that hybrid campaign that you guys offer that allows for a specific day of the week to close. It
Hmm.
is really hard to find that in other automations and stuff. And that was like, oh, that's why I use Deadline Funnel, is because I can pick when, what time, what day this actually closes. I found that super, super helpful. It's super helpful. And without Deadline Funnel, like I know that's what adds to my consistency of sales every weekend, month in, month. And I'm trying to always improve it. But I know if I didn't have that funnel with that deadline to where I can look at it week after week and see how many people I'm putting through and seeing how many are converting, without those metrics, those are critical to be able to improve and grow your business to where you want to go.